Welcome back.
Well, turning now to the latest across the nation, former Congressman George Santos was sentenced today to more than 7 years in federal prison after.
Oh, really?
Well, turning now to the latest across the nation, former Congressman George Santos was sentenced today to more than 7 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to federal fraud charges filed against him. Santos admitted last August to engaging in a multi-pronged campaign finance scheme, stealing unemployment benefits during the COVID-19 pandemic, and lying on House financial disclosure forms. Well, as part of an agreement with prosecutors, Santos pleaded guilty to a single count each of wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. He also agreed to restitution and forfeiture totaling nearly
$580,000, and plus about those what was it? You were getting paid unemployment, but you had a job the whole time. Yeah, we can't forget that one. So you stiffed your campaign people and souped them up to give you more money, and stiffed your people that voted for you. Then you stiffed people at COVID money for relief money. Then you stiffed the government for money for unemployment. Word? Okay, I feel you.
You already know what it is. GMB, stand up.
I told you this was the beginning.
Where the wolves at? Best behavior. Now I gotta put your ass on respirators. Kanye blacked out, that's the best he gave you. Jesus Christ, easy nice, my best, a saber. Can't stop, won't stop, what the fucking bitch, she built like a bread box. See your bad bitch, she is average. I'll turn your fat bitch into a bad bitch. See your little niggas getting money again. I'm on my Willie Lynch, I got plenty of wins. See you counted on your lies, not like Jack. Random never number one, not like that. Started up at the bottom, they going down on my top. Giving maniac flows, call a joker with plots. Just another new Kane that I'm able to stop. Invented thug life, I ain't gonna lie, it was pop. Gatling gun, then it's you and me. Beefing on his beat, he thinking that he go. He in too deep, pop him in his dome.
Sound like Metro Beat. Yeah, it's a rap, my nigga.
Where's Lucifer?
Serve your master, nigga.
Quote a little bit for your masters, didn't ya? Lifetime in hell, I feel
Bad for niggas.
y'all so at a mic at a time. Just another fish hooked on the line. Beach rails to that motherfucker dry. Then I go right 150 rounds.
Well, that's another prophecy complete. I still love you though. You know the Lord still love you, right? You gotta repent though. People, on the other hand, I don't know.
But first, a Wisconsin judge under arrest and facing charges accused of flouting federal law to help an illegal immigrant. Federal prosecutors say Milwaukee County Circuit Court Judge Hannah Dugan allegedly helped that migrant avoid arrest by ICE officers at the courthouse. It's a bizarre case and it's still unfolding. Hello, I'm John Roberts in Washington. Sandra, good to see you back again.
All right, good to be back with you as well, John. I'm Sandra Smith in New York, and this is America Reports. So today's arrest of a judge marks the second such case in the last 24 hours. A former New Mexico judge and his wife were taken into custody yesterday. Federal agents arresting them for harboring a suspected...
People in the United States. Judge Hannah Dugan is entitled
to a constitutional right of due process. This country has a system of checks and balances and a separation of powers for good reason. We all saw today a direct attack on the system. It is clear that FBI is politicizing this situation to make an example of her and others across the country who oppose these attacks on the judicial system and our nation's immigration laws. Now let's look no further than FBI Director Kash Patel, who issued a public statement online, which he quickly deleted, making
Well, we're gonna have to find out.
Special agents Katrina Lapruta and Ken Hosey, and intelligence analyst Julianne Wolf from the FBI, Nassau County District Attorney's Office Detective Investigator Gavin Shea, and IRS Special Agent Samantha Kelbeck. I'm not done. In conclusion, I want to assure the public and all of you that came out today that your faith in the government and our criminal justice system is warranted. Santos is disgraceful and greedy conduct has been exposed, and at last he's been brought to justice. And that same fate awaits those in public service at any level, state, local, or federal. At last he's been brought to justice. And that same fate awaits those in public service at any level, state, local, or federal, who abuse their positions, I do, and serve themselves and not the people they represent. Officials who lie and steal and defraud will find themselves in a courtroom, and they will learn, as George Santos has, that there is a serious price to pay for corrupt behavior.
All hail the Most High.
I have brought peace. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Don't make me kill you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Fool me once and then shame on me. But you know you better tread carefully. Fool me twice and you're enemy. I'm your enemy.
You fucked up.
If you push, I'll push back. Try to hide, but I'll hunt you down like a maniac.
Run.
You go down. So if you hide, I'm gonna hunt you down. Run, you better run. Vendetta, run, you better. Vendetta, run, you better. Vendetta, you better. Vendetta. Kindness never looked good on me. Never been one to sit quietly. Too late now to see irony in rivalry. I push back, try to hide, but I'm gonna hunt you down.
Tell me, Vegeta, with that stamp on your head, I know Babbidi's been giving you orders. Is this one of them? Are you trying to fight me because of him? Or is this the same old story between you and me? Which?
It's always the same old story. You know, like my father said, there's nothing new under the sun.
One. Does it really matter? Not to you, Gohan, but to a warrior it matters greatly.
Yes.
And you know this as well as I do, Kakarot. In a day, you'll be back to the dead, and I will not miss this opportunity. Who are you people? Don't you see the universe matters more than your meaningless squabbles?
No, it doesn't.
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless?
This squabble, literally, the universe depends on it. You don't get it. This reality depends on it. That's why they put you niggas to sleep.
Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then tell me what has more meaning than your own strength.
You're God.
I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I've had to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has stolen my honor. And his debts must be paid.
Yes. Looks like some niggas just paid the debt.
Now, if that ain't some crazy shit. So I guess, New York was Gotham City for the last couple of years, for real, you know? You had fucking the diddler. You had the diddler over there.
You got a fucking, you know what I mean? Because if you pay attention to Batman, all the bad people in Batman, the supervillains, are super rich people and people that worked in government offices. They weren't regular ass drug dealers. They were somebodies, you know? Some of them turned to gangster shit like the Penguin. Mr. Cobblepot himself. He was just a fucking rich kid, you know? I think. And then his family went broke around the Wayne era, you know? And then he had beef with them because their family beef. I think it's because, you know, like in business, you usually take other niggas' money somehow. And it's business. It's not stealing. It's not, no, I did business and you're too stupid, so it's your fault. So, you know, he hated them, you know? It's like Two-Face. He was a fucking, wasn't he the DA of fucking Gotham or some shit? He was a special man. He was supposed to save Gotham. End up turning, you know? And Gotham, it's not like it's not known. You know, when Batman first comes, he comes for these reasons. He didn't come to fight petty crooks, even though, you know, they show him fighting petty crooks most of the time. The supervillains are representations of, you know, people with power, and, you know, they do things. They become maniacs. And now I know why the Lord made me stand over to New York that day and say, "You're all going down. My Father's coming. I know it. He's about to smite this fucking place." And I'm like, yo, why you so mad at New York? You only rapping, dog. You talk, because I knew about the diddler shit and how they, you know, a lot of other rappers up there, the only reason they're still famous is because they held back millions of other people. So, you know, the people that were better than them, that would just, even if you're not better than them, the next generation grows better. We had to wait how long to see a new New York or New Jersey artist really blow up? Oh yeah, we never do. We still gotta rely on these old niggas that nobody wants to see no matter what. And they even came to terms with it. I remember I seen Method Man say, yo, there's no love for the old rappers no more. We can't even throw concerts and make money off because you were supposed to put niggas on. That's how the new generation starts loving you, goofy ass nigga. Because you put one of their niggas on. So they're like, all right, that young nigga is going to do better than you because he's the new young guy and it's his time. But what you don't realize is you're supposed to use that and you were supposed to get recognition. You know, like you niggas do now. And you go on like Kaizenet shows and shit. You niggas is going to people's YouTube shows that are beneath your stardom. When you see a nigga that you don't even fucking know, everybody knows Kaizenet and all of that blah, black guy streamer. I didn't even know who the fuck this nigga was until this year. And the only reason I know him is because all these famous people keep going on the show. And I'm like, yo, how is this little nigga somebody so much that people that are famous people, supposedly millionaires, but they got to go on like a kid's show so the generation will like them? Because that's what he is. He's a younger man, so he's representing for the young generation. You know what I mean? Plus, his shit is not it ain't no normal old school 90s grown stream. He's like, he's a newer date. It's for everybody. You know, he got like a rated E. It's for everybody. You could not like 90% of his shit. But he's going to do something or have someone on or something where you will be entertained. You might not like everything, you'll get a laugh, you'll feel something, you know? So it's strange how a nobody to me, a nigga that's not famous for doing anything, no talent at all except acting like a goofy, being himself, being goofy and working out and telling kids do better, like, you know what I mean? But he's like a goofball guy. He's not a, You know, like that's his character though. Most people get that shit confused. Like these, like people on YouTube don't build characters. We're just all ourselves. No, nigga's a character, nigga, goofy ass niggas. That's why he's successful, because he knows how to stay in character. And it's strange to see those type of men that put in all that work all these years. Now, these people that would have never went on their show ever, if Hollywood and the music industry didn't fall the way it did all these years ago, these men would have never went on his show. He looks up to the people that he go on his show like, yo, he's all stargazing at them, not realizing, nigga, you the plug, you the star, nigga, they nobody. They fucking nobody, nigga. Your audience of thousands and 100,000 people that's watching you, they don't know these niggas. They're nobody in your world. They are nobody. All the money and all the accolades in this new world, in this new generation, they're nobodies. Niggas don't remember them. Niggas don't give a fuck when you play their shit. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. They don't care if it's good music, bad music. They don't care if it's drug music, sex music. They don't. It's a new generation. That's the way it goes. Every generation gotta have their representation, you know? They want to see themselves. They don't want to see old ass niggas still dressed in fucking hoodies and talking about I'm busting nines and I'm a gangster. You're a rich rapper that made it through all the shit. You haven't fucking bust a gun or probably, you know what I mean? And if you do bust guns and beat niggas up, you a goofy ass nigga. You made it out of the struggle to still be a dusty nigga. You made it to be a millionaire to still punch niggas in the face. You made it to where millions of people know you and you still gotta punch people in the face? Cause I don't want to become famous and rich to still have to do foot soldier work. It makes no sense. Now, I'm not saying a man, regardless, may not have to get busy. So I ain't saying it like that, but like, you know, when the fuck is it like, majority of rappers I like are older than me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all like big brothers and shit. Y'all like 10 years older, maybe even 20. So you know, y'all old heads. And you know, when I was a young nigga, I remember the old head said, yo, there's a time you gotta pull out a button up, sonny. There's gonna be a time you're gonna wanna take that motherfucking backwards hat off, nigga. There's gonna be a time you have to put some slacks on. And it's like my generation was like so rebellious. They said, nah, nigga, no they ain't. Y'all wonder why the kids don't follow you. Wonder why you don't get no fucking respect. Jay-Z showed it how to do this, son, and he is Jay-Z. Take that goofy ass street shit off and go put some business clothes on so people look at you more than just a nigga. A 50-year-old boy dressed like a 16-year-old boy on the corner talking about, yeah, son, get the blicky. I'm still cool, nigga. I'll bust when y'all we can fight, nigga. That's what y'all niggas, that's the level of respect you're gonna get. You're not gonna get anything more than that. Nobody's gonna ever take you serious. And when you wanna venture out and make real songs, which y'all should be doing, you know, nobody wants to hear that shit now because you want to be super gangster. When you should be rapping about, I used to be gangster, I lived the American dream, we made it out, and now I could be a businessman and a father, and I did all these good things that millions of other black men will never get to do, and you know, just stop leading our people down to death. Maybe the Lord will spare you and make you have a career. Your times is over with that shit. That warlock, hippity hop, spell shit y'all did to our people, this is what y'all get for it. See, they didn't tell you the spells that y'all put on us, it didn't make us love you forever. It made us love the music forever, and we will replace you with anything. And now you see what you got replaced with? That's what you got replaced with. Oh well, you shouldn't have vouched for it. You shouldn't have fucking whatever you niggas did to allow this shit to happen, because you ain't got control over it as artists. You You know, I understand that. Y'all ain't in charge of labels. But y'all know what y'all could have did? Y'all all could have got together and put y'all money together and was been repping hard as fuck for the real style and the maturity and the real gangster and all that shit y'all claim. Y'all could have been doing that years ago. Now I see y'all teaming up, making videos, and you got niggas that I seen doing videos that I never thought I'd see rap before. And I'm like, oh, y'all about 20 years late. Nobody cares. Like, straight up, my favorite artists that are alive now, I hear fucking 4 bars of your shit and turn your shit off, even if your shit's hard. And that's crazy, cause I'm like, damn, do I even like these niggas? And I'm like, yeah, I like that, but I don't like to hear it. I'm a grown-ass man now. I don't want to hear you talking about busting guns and shit, nigga. I understand you can still do it, or you may do it. Well, you just lost one of your lifetime fans that was there, watched you grow in the whole beginning, and now I don't want to hear your shit no more and won't support none of your shit because all you do is talk about killing the kids, giving drugs to the kids, and then saying, what's wrong with the kids? Why they sound like hibbity, 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 hoo, hibbity, hibbity, because of you, nigga, because of you. Because of you. Now, I don't know how we got on the rappers. Oh yeah, New York just fell, and the men I'm talking about probably suffered tremendously because of men like Puffy and other people that said we don't want them real rappers out there rapping their shit continuously, so automatically they will get bored of rapping this shit, mature, because then no one's gonna listen to you say that same lifestyle over and over and over. Then you learn anything from Pac? Why the fuck you think Pac switched it up so different? Dear mama, I love you, no matter what, even if you're a crackhead, to bitches ain't shit, y'all bitches ain't shit. Why you think he switched it up like that? So he can be on everyone's side, goofy ass niggas, so he can evolve through the time. You niggas really believe that corner shit. Y'all really believe that gangster, big pants and fucking hoodies. Y'all thought that shit was gonna stay in forever, and that shit was gonna, you just do the same thing over and over and over. Nah, nigga, nobody wanna see that no more. Nobody wanna see you niggas on the corner with 30 niggas. I can go watch one of these young niggas videos for that shit. Imagine that, me thinking you're a millionaire and you're still on the fucking corner talking about how hard you are. This shit look dope. You know, you got your little Lambo. Y'all got y'all things, but we already know about how all y'all niggas need, like, police security, and you gotta get, like, 50,000 goons on payroll just to do a video where you want to do your video. So you're really not that tough like you claim to be, because you can't fucking just go wherever you want like you should and be able to do things. I wonder why. Oh yeah, because the local gangsters and everybody's so hopped up on, this is my territory, and I don't give a fuck who you are. You bring your famous ass over here, you're going to be extorted. You want to do a concert here, you're getting extorted. Well, thanks for promoting, you know, all that shit y'all promoted. So now the kids is more gangster than than innovative. So they got follow them codes, you know. That shit don't be making sense to me. Like, y'all, it's like niggas set themselves up to lose. Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all didn't know this was gonna happen.